Quite brilliant behind the stumps. Series with the bats too. Averages. And that's out. Simple, caught and bowled. Wasim Akram deceives Alex Stewart. He gets the catch. And England lose their first wicket with just 10 on the board.
Wasim Akram change of ball. And Alex Stewart totally bemused by it. Very. Alex Stewart 3, England to 10 for 1.
That's away for another boundary.
There's nothing anyone can do about this shot from Nick Knight. It's short and outside the off stump.
Four didn't test the pitch. The full toss whipped away through square leg. And very little margin for error for the bowler in these first 15 overs. When you've set a field like this, and is the ball.
And didn't quite carry or was put down. I think probably put down at square leg by Ijaz. And Waqar Younis is not best pleased.
Waqar was leaping in the air as Knight played this pull stroke. I think he should have been caught. He's made a couple of grabs at it.
That's a lovely shot. Knight got underway this morning with something through squarish cover off a good length. And now he's done it through extra cover as well. And to hit the ball on the up like that on the pitch without much pace proves what fabulous form he's in.
Insult to injury. Dropped the ball before.
4 this time. No mistake with the full stroke, and the 50 is up for England in 11.4 overs. Nick Knight is playing beautifully. Again, 54 yesterday and 71 today. And that's run away. That'll be 4 more. Nothing that the fielder will be able to do about that. To claim Mushtaq was the man down at long leg, but he could do nothing.
Again, that in-swing from Waqar. Late again, late movement.
Reach all parts of the country. There's that extra pace that I was talking about from Shahid. Just looks as if he's going to be a medium pacer, and he's given Michael Atherton a pretty nasty blow on the fingers.
Right on the end of the thumb, that. Very painful indeed. Michael Atherton is not a happy boy. Really the first ball we've seen bounce today.
Atherton's going to want something done about that. He's in real pain. First he thought it was nothing more than a sting, but there's more to it than that. It's only the second ball into international. Utterly unable to get the glove back on, let alone continue batting. So there's a problem there for Atherton and for Lancashire. And a great disappointment too for him. He was just building a nice little partnership with Nick Knight. And grin on his face as he looked at all these games against Pakistan last Thursday up at Old Trafford, where he played quite a number of his favourite strokes. Might have been a wide too, but instead Knight cut it away for 4. Excellent timing. Didn't seem to hit that at all hard. Just picked his spot.
Yeah, Shahid's got to get his line right here. Ooh, now, to look at the replay there and see exactly what happened and whether indeed there was a possibility of a stumping chance there.
2 byes, 5 off the over, but did Maynard leave his ground?
Oh, yes, this is a mis-stumping and
that's 4.
this is a great shot by Nick Knight. Short, and it's just well timed. This is a great shot by Matthew Maynard.
That's a 50 for Nick Knight. 100 yesterday, a 50 today. At the moment, international cricket, and in particular one-day international cricket, is a sweet and successful business for the Warwickshire opener. Through the extra cover gap, he's laced it through the field. Wasim Akram does the fielding, just flicks it back in time. The 100 is up, and that is
Sold him out. Maynard playing across the line, and Shahid Nazir picks up his first international wicket. That's a disappointment for the Glamorgan captain.
Yeah, Matthew Maynard hitting this across. Instead of playing straight, it's hit his front pad and cannoned into off stump. But really he's played across that, tried to hit it 2 square on the leg side, and has been bowled by Nazir for 24, 108 for 2 England.
Graham Lloyd is the new batsman. Those are his first-class statistics this season, averaging very nearly 50 with the bat, but under 1,000 runs. Missing leg stump, I think.
Shahid Nazir bowls with a little bit more pace than is apparent from...
must be out. Great it is. It's the end for Graham Lloyd. Shadab is the catcher. Saqlain is the bowler. And that's an important wicket for Pakistan. Akram was very quickly in to congratulate Saqlain. He knows the dangers of Lloyd.
Quite sure he managed to get that there. He was hitting it away over mid-wicket, wide mid-wicket. Got an edge. And it just looped to Kabir, and that takes Graham Lloyd, the back of him now for 15, and England 137 for 3.
Career so far, but some impressive batting. He played so well yesterday at Edgbaston. It really was a high-quality performance. Hold in. There's that swing again. That's a blow for England to lose Irani so soon. An impressive debut for Nazir.
Well, just angled in, and Ronnie Irani has really played all round it. His feet haven't moved as he normally does, and Ronnie Irani has gone for naught in England now 139 for 4.
Adam Hollyoake is the new batsman. Surrey all-rounder, and he replaces the Essex all-rounder Ronnie Irani, whose stay has been brief. His spot. Now, Knight will think about 2, and we'll get it. Got to say that his placement has been excellent over the...
Lauder and tail enders can chip in with him. That's well struck, and that's the first 4 for a while. First 4 for 15 overs, in actual fact, and that's hit away over straightish mid-wicket, or wide mid-on, whichever way you look at it, but hit very well.
Really impressive the way Nick Knight is able to pick all these spots.
gone. Well caught at deep mid-wicket.
178.5.
Well, an unnecessary stroke at this stage from Adam Hollyoake. Nick Knight going along superbly. Hollyoake's job really was just to give Nick Knight the strike, but instead he's got out, hold out to Ejaz for 13. England now 178 for 5.
Well, a real surprise here at Trent Bridge, because Michael Atherton, who we all thought was so badly injured he would not be back on the field again today, has come out to bat again at the fall of that Hollyoake wicket. 178 for 5. He had to retire when he was hit on the finger. Have to be quick. And Knight is. Now, Atherton looking to give himself room to hit through the offside. As hold out to mid-off. Wasim Akram gets the England captain out.
I think this is the right shot. He just didn't quite get a hold of it. He's given himself room outside the leg stump, and with mid-off back, mid-off up, that was the shot to go for. Michael Atherton leaves 30. The score 216 for 6.
Goff coming in at number 8 for England. He'll be hoping for something better than Edgbaston, where he was run out first ball for naught. England captain, the last man out, giving himself room to hit Akram over the offside. Middle stump, steering Yorker, sees the end of Darren Goff. High-class fast bowling from Wasim Akram.
Yeah, this is a real beauty. Goff got no idea. The pace has done him, and superb Yorker. Smashed into the stumps there. Goff goes for 5. The score 226 for 7.
Robert Croft makes his way down the pavilion steps onto the field, coming in at number 9. That's his first-class season for Glamorgan. Nearly 500 runs, average of 23, just over 23, and 450s. Angled away by Knight. That could gets him just 2. Robert Croft to face his first delivery. And his last. Straight through him with an in-swinging Yorker. There's really no way you can play those. Very fast, very straight. And Croft goes first ball.
This is an absolute beauty for your first one, in-swinging Yorker. And that's just come off the inside edge of his bat there, and he's got no prices stopping that from hitting the stumps. Robert Croft just naught to score 231 for 8.
Peter Martin making his way to the crease, England's number 10. Steered away, backward a point for 4.
This is well timed by Martin. He doesn't even, he just pushes at that.
Oh, brilliant start. That could be very close. In fact, Peter Martin is run out. John Holder doesn't need the third umpire. That's exceptional fielding from Akram. Second time in 2 days that he's fielded from his own bowling, and the runner batsman out.
This is a great piece of fielding. Sees Martin's nowhere there. and doesn't miss from that distance. And he was on target yesterday at Edgbaston, and he's on target again, but at a closer range this time. Martin's got no chance of getting back there, and the third camera doesn't even get a show. Martin goes for 6, and the score 240 for 9.
The best is 68 was against Surrey at the Oval. Scene of his Test match best as well in the last match against Pakistan. Nick Knight on strike. One off the last ball of it. Bowling. Just clipped the top of off stump. Wakar claims the last English wicket. 246 all out from their 50 overs. And Nick Knight has carried his bat through the innings and scored 125 not out. His second century in successive days for England. A truly wonderful exhibition of batsmanship, thoroughly appreciated by this Trent Bridge crowd.
Absolute brilliant batting by Nick Knight, and he'll be pleased for that because his efforts have got England to 246, and a magnificent innings by Nick Knight.
Not out. 30 from Michael Atherton. He has a thumb injury and had to retire. Came back to resume. Maynard 24, Lloyd 15, but really well at the 47, and Sackley 50 overs at a rate of 4.94 per over. Right, Anwar, and there's the Hale, just short of Graham Lloyd at mid-off.
Well, he's hit that on the up, and it's just...
Good way to get off the mark in international cricket. Drive through mid-on for 4 runs. The fielder and does well. He's hammered away backwards. Oh, it's his slogging bat. He's mowed that over mid-on just. Irani making a valiant effort to get back and take the catch.
Well, it's always a nightmare. It's a slower ball. It's nothing more than a mow, and it's got the air, and Ronnie Irani, desperation dive, and it's just at the end.
Well, that's a cultured stroke of the highest quality from Saeed Anwar. His second boundary.
Well, how many times have we seen this shot? Slower ball.
Nothing wrong with that stroke. Picked up and smacked over mid-off before.
Well, he's much more in control with this shot. This is the other side of Shahid, and
a risky shot from Shahid. It's beaten Peter Martin. 6 off the over. Going for his shot, Shahid.
well, it's width. The one thing
That could beat Graham Lloyd out at deep extra. It has done. both of them can't quite believe the width that is being offered to the Pakistan batsman.
Well, this is just dish it up and let's help yourselves, boys. It's wide. In fact,
you've no chance if you bowl there. This bloke's hitting the gap so often. It's quite extraordinary. It's his fifth boundary.
Any little bit of room, you just go off top.
That'll be 4 more. He's flicked that away. That's another strong point of Anwar's batting. We saw plenty of that up at Old Trafford, when long leg is brought up into the circle to allow another fielder to drop back elsewhere. He just seems to turn the wrist very late on the ball and pick his point.
Boundary.
This time Anwar's given it everything. No suggestion of holding back here. Pakistan fancy England's total, and they're giving it a full Monty in the first 15 overs of the innings. Wide from Mullally. He was a little wide early on as well, and Anwar has reached it and edged it and profited from it.
This is a rightful P. Anwar has just managed to get it.
50 for Anwar, and the scoreboard's going along at a cracking rate here. 21st score of 50 or more in one-day cricket. He has 800 to his name and 13 50s. He's a super player.
ESPN Sports.
Great stroke. Cracking shot. Just thumped it away through square cover.
Played some extraordinary up.
And he's given him out. John Holder waited a very long time, but Shahid Anwar has gone for 37. And finally, England get a breakthrough, leaving Pakistan 93 for 1.
I don't think he's best pleased with this, Shahid. I'm not sure I would have been either. A long, long way down the track to a seamer. You see so many of those appealed for and just turned down flat by the umpire. The ball's got fully 8 feet to go. There's a question as to whether that's outside the off stump or not. Peter Martin looks pretty vicious and aggressive and particularly nasty. It's done the trick. John Holder, finger's gone up. Shahid Anwar goes to 37 and Pakistan are 93 for 1.
To 61, and Peter Martin's done the job for England.
He's been England's best seamer this afternoon, Peter Martin. This is his second wicket. Shahid Anwar just dragging that on, played over the top of it slightly. The bowler can take credit for that. Very unfortunate for Shahid Anwar. He's gone for a brilliant 61, and Pakistan are 114 for 2.
Amir Sohail posted his 100th match yesterday at Edgbaston. Averages just about 35 in this form of cricket.
I probably should have had the bet with you, but I don't like betting with you, Ian. You're normally right on these matters, and that's 4 more. Sohail is off the mark.
not what England needed. They've done so well in recent overs to get the pressure on Pakistan. That's the first boundary in 8 overs.
Well, it's Witt.
Too short. And more importantly, it's too wide. He's bowling into the strongest art that Ijaz has. And Ijaz has made him pay for it.
Again, this is a bad delivery by...
It's going to run away very quickly. Graham Lloyd is the man chasing. And does very well indeed. A long, hard chase. And he saves 1 run by virtue of his commitment. Bowl him! He's done it! Got to hand it to Robert Croft. He is a fighter. And England are back in the 3rd one-day international.
We're saying what a fighter he is, and there he is. He strikes again for England. He never gives up. Got a big heart, a lot of temperament, and there he is. Gets that vital wicket of Sahel, and he goes for 29. The score 177 for 3.
Shadab Kabir is the new batsman. Best score of 99. Actually, that's a pretty good record. Just 7 matches on his first tour of England. That was against Northampton, that 99. And well caught. Ronnie Irani leaping away to his left at extra cover. And that slower ball of Adam Hollyoak that's becoming a fabled weapon has done the trick here. The brief stay of Shadab Kabir is over.
Slower ball, but great bit of captaincy by Michael Atherton, bringing in all the fielders. And he plays a little early, and this is a slower ball, and all credit to Michael Atherton putting the pressure on Kabir.
Kabir's gone. Didn't score. It's 182 for 4. New batsman.
It's wide of backward point. Mullally down there at 12 overs and 1 ball left.
Through the gate.
Another slower ball from Hollyoak defeats Asif Mushtaba, and England are right back in there fighting. Well, this combination of Croft and Hollyoak really working the oracle for England. The ball through the gate, flipping off stump. Asif Mushtaba is the man out. He's gone for 2. Pakistan now 187 for 5. Pakistan's captain Wasim Akram strides the crease. He's coming in at number 7 with, I wouldn't say his side in a crisis, but I'm sure that half an hour ago he was thinking that he could spend the rest of the day with the tracksuit on. Akram's off the mark. Big shout. Out. LBW. Akram playing across the line. Hollyoak gets another wicket. Another important contribution from Adam Hollyoak. He picked up 4 wickets yesterday. This time it's the Pakistan captain. The ball pitching very close to that leg stump. But Akram heaving across the line. He misses. Hollyoak picks up the wicket of the Pakistan captain. Akram goes for 5. Pakistan now 6 down for 199. Rashid Latif, the Pakistan wicketkeeper batsman, is next in. He's replacing his captain, Wasim Akram, who provided Adam Hollioake with his third wicket of the afternoon. Slow ball again. Latif's off the mark. He'll get 2. He might get 3. Ijaz is coming back. This is going to be close. Very, very close. Umpire David Shepherd declines even the chance of speaking to the third umpire.
Well, David Shepherd got into a brilliant position here, so he must have been convinced that the batsman got home comfortably enough. And he was right.
Mullally continues from the Radcliffe Road end. He's just running hard, looking for 2. Hollioake's in quickly. Superb atmosphere here at Trent Bridge.
Bowling left arm over.
Crowd on the edge of their seats. It was a time an hour ago when everything looked plain sailing for Pakistan. Now this game can go either way. Got themselves into a tight situation. Not to decry England. Oh, that's a super shot from Rashid Latif. He's used his feet well. Brilliant diving stop from Graham Lloyd. Look at this for an arm as well. He's let me down there, Graham Lloyd. It was the worst throw of the day.
Well, let's forget about the throw. It's a magnificent stop.
Peter Martin is the man out, and he's just a little slow off the mark, and Ijaz saw that. Martin had to run round the angle of the ball. This might make sense for England, Ian, to give a bit of thought to Nick Knight being on the boundary.
Well, and Ronnie Irani. Both got good arms, much quicker to the ball. No, I know that when Somerset, when we were in our heyday down there, we used to put, towards the death, our slower bowlers, slower fielders rather, close to the bat. The singer, and have our, should we say, the younger, fitter, quicker fielders operating in the deep.
But Nick Knight doesn't want to pick up like that to confuse the issue. Oh, that's a ricochet. That's going to cost him 2. That's a bit unlucky. Might have gone anywhere.
There's a little bit unlucky there. Ricocheted off. I prefer to see people trying to use their hands. But I think his stride was all wrong there.
It's been a good over so far. Just plucked off 2s all over the place, Pakistan. Good stuff. The first time that he's picked a man out. All the way on the cover boundary. Ijaz's placement has been very good throughout the whole of his innings. But this time he got it wrong enough. And Graham Lloyd got it absolutely right.
Well, Ijaz has gone for the big hit. He didn't really need to do that. And Graham Lloyd, he's not likely to drop those in these situations. Very confident, very good fielder. pitch stuff out there. He's launched it. You could say he's rather unlucky to find the one man out there, but he was the batsman established. You rather feel that he should have seen his side home. He goes for 59, a very good innings. And Pakistan are now 219 for 7.
Saklain Mushtaq is the new batsman. Comes to the crease under no little pressure. Didn't make any yesterday. That's his one-day international record so far. Just 15 matches. Brilliant. That's the skipper. And he's got a bad hand too.
That's what you call leading from the front.
That's good stroke. It's a really good stroke from Latif. Gave himself enough room and waited and made sure that he timed the ball. There's a tendency under pressure to try to hit it too hard. But that was high-quality batting.
He's given himself room. And he's facing it quite late. That's why he's been able to get it back to the square on the offside. And there you go, it's dissecting.
The sort of area that Saklain was always likely to look. Irani's on the chase here, and they're going to pick up 3. Attacking the ball here, they're going to have to hurry. Oh, and a wild throw. It's all happening out there. Maynard got to it so quickly. So that was very good running from Saklain. He was off as quick as he could be, determined to get back to the second.
Well, it had been accurate. It would have been very, very tight. In fact, he wouldn't have been in the frame.
It's just whiskers all the time. Diving game of cricket.
Well, nonetheless, he gets there first. He was always going to win if he'd have hit the stumps. I'm not too sure how close he was. Batsman is always struggling in this situation. And the throw, I think he actually managed to bounce it over the stumps.
It's in the air. Maynard's underneath it and takes the catch. That's very calm cricket indeed. Fourth wicket for Adam Hollyoake, and it's not just that the wicket's been taken, but a ball has been used up in the pursuit of these 7 runs, so the Pakistan dressing room will be well aware of the increased pressure.
So he's gone for the big hit. He's got under it, and Matthew Maynard, pretty safe pair of hands there, I'll tell you. Adam Hollyoake doing extremely well. He's slower ball again, skied it up in the air, and Matthew Maynard does the rest. Mushtaq goes for 12. It's now 240 for 8.
And very well he did too. Saklain Mushtaq came in under a lot of pressure and handled it nicely for a young player. He and Latif added 21 in 27 balls and kept Pakistan alive in this gripping contest. Waqar Younis is the new batsman. He's a pretty dangerous big striker of the ball. Alex Stewart and Adam Hollyoake will know all about him, of course, as they played so much county cricket for Surrey with him. On strike is Rashid Latif. There's applause as Matthew Maynard Goes back to his position at long on. Not much change in the field, except that two of the men who were saving one in tight at extra cover and short third man have now gone back on the edge of the circle. That's a good shot from Latif. Mullally comes round, and if the throw's anything like it, must be tight. As it is, Latif has made it back.
Never easy to throw it off balance, but it just couldn't get there for Alex Stewart. Probably a little unlucky with the bounce. It seemed to hit one of the dry areas and bounce more like a tennis ball than skidding through. But it's prompted a change in the field. Nick Knight has now gone to the position Ali Mullally was in. And Ali Mullally has gone to save the one just behind on the offside.
Same field now. Hollyoak to Rashid Latif. That's a good stroke. That'll be four. It's a very fine piece of batting. There's a hug from Waqar Younis. But Rashid Latif has proved to be calm under pressure before. And he's proved it again today.
He gives himself some room here, and it's in the right spot, and it's all very well been in the right spot, but you've still got to put it away. And you'll be thankful that it's one now to win. 3 balls. Anything can still happen.
England are surrounding Latif. They've left 2 back on the fence, though. Long on and long off are out. That is that. Pakistan are victors in the 3rd one-day international here at Trent Bridge, courtesy of a brave performance from their wicketkeeper batsman Rashid Latif. And rich entertainment has been given to this full house at Trent Bridge in Nottingham. It's been an excellent series. England have won it by virtue of their victories in the first 2 matches. But Pakistan have showed great bravery coming back today with a team hit by injuries and rest to 1 or 2 players. England did extremely well to fight back after Pakistan started so well in their pursuit of 247 to win the game. And their supporters are rightly overjoyed with the way they hung on in there when things got tight under pressure.
England 246 all out of 50 overs. Nick Knight was outstanding, 125. And Pakistan actually bowled a lot better. And Shahid Nazir, 2 for 47, but he took 2 crucial wickets in the middle order.
He did, and he actually got a little bit of movement both ways. Very impressive first time out of the stables, and did well. But I think the one thing they did do as a team today was they bowled with much straighter line, not so much width, and that's what got England off to a fly yesterday.
Okay, let's see how Pakistan got on. Now, as you say, at one stage they were cruising home, weren't they? What, 170 for 2 or something like that, and then a bit of a stutter, some curious rash shots, and England were back in it.
Right the way down, and very close run out with Rashid, which I have to confess, I think if Ray Julian had seen it from the above position before he made his decision, he would have probably gone. But that's cricket, that's the way it is, and at the end of the day, they probably deserve to win.
Okay, and a final look at the England bowling figures. Hollyoak 4 for 45, expensive maybe, but as Ian says, in these one-day games, if you can take wickets, you're worth your weight in gold.
And also, he took them at a very crucial time. He bowled at a very tough time, the last overs from this end, and he did a very good job. And as we said earlier, those 4 wickets would have made all the difference. Darren Gough, I thought, came back extremely well, putting them in the chance, getting Ijaz out, who was without doubt the danger man. But it's nice to see a fit again, Darren Gough. And Robert Croft again, 10 overs for 38.